forecast with Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
And we will send our thanks to all those ski patrollers today. You hope you never have to use them, but always glad they are there in case you need to.
Glenn, they've got me out of several pickles.
Why is that not a surprise to me?
I don't know. But did I hear you say make the world a better place? I liked that. Make the world a better place. Ski patrollers do it. Law enforcement does it. Mother Nature does it once in a while.
Alana does it.
Yeah, I try, Glenn. I try. Look at this great live camera over on the eastern side of the state. It's 39 degrees in Moab, and that is just a stunning shot. I just saw some ducks on the Colorado. The water isn't cold enough for them to not want to go in it. For me, yes, but clear skies, not just in eastern Utah. We're seeing it along the Wasatch Front. Live look at West Valley. Our Wasatch, beautiful. We're starting to see haze build back, and that's not a surprise with high pressure in control, and it's going to stay that way as we make it through our weekend. You notice that high pressure there. You hear us say that, but what does that actually mean? Well, it's a bit of a storm block. That ridge takes over, and we watch moisture go around the ridge, so it's going to be to the north of us, to the south of us, and that means that we'll get some clouds, but we're going to stay dry for the next couple of days. As you look at air quality, we are expecting unhealthy air to make an appearance in Salt Lake and Cache Valley by tomorrow. So your Saturday, you're going to notice more haze, and it will turn to smog in some locations. Eastern Utah looking at elevated particulate matter, moderate air for the rest of northern Utah. So we know air quality is something we're going to have to battle until we get our next storm, and we're a few days away from that. Along the Wasatch Front in Salt Lake County, where we've seen clean air for most of the day, we made it into the 40s. It's still sitting at 40 degrees, which is really nice. If you're inverted, you're not getting that warm. We get 30s for the next several hours, dropping below the freezing point, and then the haze builds back. Okay, so we need a storm. We're just not going to get one. Rain potential shows that we've got wet weather all around us in the west, but as we zoom in and look at Utah, we stay dry. That gives you the path of the storm system. Here's the reason why. So our ridge is in effect. That kind of slides over to the east. Clouds sneak underneath the ridge as we head into tomorrow, indicating that there's more moisture in our atmosphere, but it's associated with this area of low pressure that digs into the desert southwest. That kind of meanders to the south of us as we get through the weekend. It will increase winds and cloud cover in the Beehive State, but we stay dry. The exception here would be the Four Corners area. You watch as that low as we head into late Sunday and early Monday brings the chance of a little bit of unsettled activity. Then we get a break in the action, so to say, on Monday to start off our work week. That's when haze will be rough, but we're keeping our eye on this next system. It dips in and it comes in late Tuesday. It brings the potential for snow in central and southern Utah, but northern Utah's not out of the mix right now. As you watch this model, it's got wraparound, and as we get Tuesday into Wednesday, so that's Valentine's Day into Wednesday, we get the chance of seeing that snowfall holding on. So we'll get some moisture there, and it's not just for the mountains, but portions of the Beehive State will see valley accumulation as well. So we've got to wait a couple of days, but that will hopefully clean out any and building inversion and our air quality. 29 tomorrow in Cache Valley, 40s expected in Salt Lake, 30s in Castle Country, 40s in Cedar City, and upper 50s in St. George, where they hit the 60s today. It's beautiful down there in southern Utah. Slight chance of moisture Tuesday into Wednesday in southern Utah, and that's because of that storm system, which it looks like right now is targeting the south more so than the north, but we're not going to be left out of the action. The potential is still there. Haze builds through Monday. We don't want the ridge to stay around. We want to welcome in that Valentine's Day storm because it will help us with the air, but we also love the moisture. These are our accumulating months, so I say bring it on.
Yep, as much as we can get, right?
Yeah.
And you're the boss.
Yeah, right. I hope so.
It's amazing to look at the mountains and to